Hi guys, welcome to the Folk and Fairy Tale class across the net. Um, Initial webinar to look at. It's a little bit long. Hopefully you can listen to it while you're walking around. It was designed for alum. So it's just a general conversation about the weirdness of fairy tales with one of my best friends and colleagues who also studies childhood literature. So I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to do this initial post through video. I don't love doing videos. However, if you would like me to do more videos glossing the tales as we go, all I need you to do is let me know, and I am happy to talk through what I find most interesting about these folk and fairy tales and give you some of the history. But your first post for now is just what fairy tale meant something to you growing up and why do you think it did so? And what critical approaches do you feel are most useful for folk and fairy tales that you're familiar with? And I just wanted to say that my fairy tale that I grew up with, and it was my tale, was The Little Mermaid. This was long before Disney. I'm almost 50. I had the Hans Christian Andersen one, and I had a book on tape. So I would listen to the tape recording and it would say ding when you had to turn the page. So I would turn the page. I was addicted to The Little Mermaid in its original form, which does not end happily at all. She does not get her prince. She gets a deal from her sisters that she can come back to the sea if she kills, is it him or her? She has to kill someone. Can't remember if it's him or her. She tries, I think it's him, and I think she can't do it. So she tosses her knife into the sea and then herself into the sea and becomes sea foam. So it was a really dark story, and I like to, now that I can critically reflect back, I like to think of it as a sacrifice story. I was really into stories of sacrifice when I was young. I was just really interested in biographies of women who made sacrifices, even killed themselves. I was really interested in Margot Fontaine, Judy Garland, people who sacrificed for their art and ambition. So that was my thing. In terms of useful approaches, I find all approaches to fairy tales really useful and illuminating different things. I'm kind of at heart more a psychoanalysis person, so I'm interested in sort of the intergenerational dynamics that childhood might face in these texts. So that works for me. And of course, gender I think is really interesting since princesses are different from tricksters. You'll see the politics of gender are alive and well. Also, I think because these are cultural tales, they reflect so much on how cultures think of themselves. So I will have you do like the Brer Rabbit tales and think about slave culture, and I will have you do the different, like the Little Red Riding Hood versions. You're going to see the original, when you read Jack Zeitz, was more of a hopeful coming of age tale and not just a tale where a girl strays from the path and is punished for it. She became more of an object over time. So, these are all really interesting questions and issues. And like I said, please let me know if you find these like video reflections useful, and I will make sure that I get ready and shower a couple times a week and do them. And if they're not useful and you're happy just looking at the tales themselves, that's absolutely fine too. I will engage with you on your discussion board. So welcome everyone. I'm sorry that we're remote. Oh, actually your class was already remote. It was my other class that was in person and got relocated to a remote forum, and there's 35 people in it. You guys were already remote, so it's already designed as a remote class. It should work well, and you guys only have 25, so there should be lots of space for us to get to all responses and engage in the peer learning environments. All right, I can't wait to see your first post. Thanks, guys.